doing good. Today, I'm going to teach about performance analytics bucket groups. Okay, so let's see our agenda. Our agenda is what is bucket groups, where we use bucket groups, okay, and how we use buckets breakdown mapping for the indicators, okay, and let's see a practical demo on it. Okay, so first of all, what is a bucket group? A bucket groups, you know, are used to recharacterize data. So it can be used as a breakdown, for example, by grouping a range of values into a discrete buckets. What it means, for example, you have average age, okay? Average age of incident. Okay, so what is the age of incident? For example, uh, 2 days old. Okay, number of incidents are not updated from last 5 days. Okay, how many incidents are not updated from last 5 days? How many incidents are not updated from last 10 days or something? Okay, so you need to have some groups like how many incidents are not updated from 0 to 7, 7 to 14, or something like that. Okay, so nothing but let me show you as a demo. Let's see. Uh, um, let's see. Okay, I will show you some examples. So let's see. Then you will get to know what are logging to instance. So let's take my note. Okay, so here let's clear this note. Okay, so bucket groups. So it's nothing but, for example, you have aged incidents, or not updated incidents. Okay, so for example, you have incidents like which are opened, okay, from last 7 days, and it is not resolved. Okay, last 7 days. Okay, so you want something like I want to group incidents. So how many incidents are not are opened from last 7 days? Okay, and last 7 days and not resolved. Okay, 0 to 7 days. And also I want an incident, a group, okay, from 7 to 14 days. Okay, some it's open between 7 and 14 days, but it is not closed. Okay, or something like that, 14 plus. So these kind of things, okay, these kind of things. So these groups, grouping a data. So incidents open on 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, okay, of 1 day. So all it comes under. Also, we are grouping the data into 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 days. So these are called, bucket groups. Okay, so not updated incidents 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 plus. So all these are called bucket groups. Okay, so we are grouping the data. Okay, so we don't have filters when you use analytical hub. We don't have some filters or breakdowns. We have priority breakdown. We have category breakdown. We have all kind of breakdowns, but we don't have the breakdowns called 0 to 7 days, 7 to 14, and this mapping. Okay, now let's see these we will discuss in upcoming sections. Okay, now let's see a simple example: reassignment count. Reassignment count. Okay, reassignment count. Okay, for example, how many incidents for example, if an incident is reassigned to other group, that is reassigned. So how many incidents are reassigned? 0 to 5, okay, and uh, 5 to 15 or something, or 15 plus, okay, something. So how many incident are reassigned from 0 to 5? 0 to 5 means 0, no reassignment, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 to 14, or 14, 15 plus. I mean 15 to 15, 16, 17. How many incidents? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so for example, let's see how many incidents we have with group. Okay, reassignment count. Let's go to incidents. Incidents. Okay. Uh, let's go to incident. Okay. Go to all incident. Let's see reassignment count. So we cannot filter out like, for example, how many are there from 0 to 6. How you will count? So you will count as an reassignment count. Reassignment count in between 0 and 6 and run it. So it is like this. Okay, and how many are from, so that group you will not get as a filter. Okay, so this is like, we can't do this in analytical hub, okay, or something like that. But you want from 0 to 6, okay, from 7 to 14, you need to add one more filter. Okay, so like that. So it is very hard to get it, the data exactly. So in analytical hub it is easy. So let's see automated indicator. So I think we have an indicator called let's see, search with incident or reassignment count. Okay, reassignment count. So yeah, number of reassigned open incidents. So let's see this indicator. So how it shows. Okay. So its indicator source is open. Let's see what is the condition of indicator source. So it's open on today and open before today. Okay, so it's open. Okay, so all the incidents which are not resolved or open on today, open before today. So all the incidents it will come. Okay. So it's count. Okay, so count. So we have the jobs, daily data jobs, historical data collections, all these things is running. Okay, so let's see. So we have incident 6 to 1. Okay, but this is 5 months ago data. Okay, 2 months ago data. So all these things. So what we'll do is just let's update this data to 4, 5, 7. This is not what we need to do because this is it should automatically update, but we don't have the data in the test environment. So that's the reason I am updating it. Okay. 20. Okay, and 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 plus. Okay, and 14, 14, 8, 24. Okay, let's do that way. Okay, let's do that way. So it's open 3 months ago. It's opened 3 months ago. Okay, it is resolved. Okay, so resolved and closed, we have to filter out. Okay, so it should be new incidents. It should be new incidents. Okay, so it's opened 7 years old. So it's 5 years old data. So 3 months, yeah, 3 months data. So maybe let's create a new incident, okay, of this kind. Copy incident. Let's add and submit it. Copy incident. Let's add and submit it. Copy incident. And submit it. So now go back to incident list. Okay. So go back to our incident list. Opened Jet2A. So we have a short description. Okay, reassignment count is 7, 10, 15, 20, and 4. Okay, or something like that. Okay, reassignment count 4 days ago or something. Okay, so let's see this data. Okay, and daily historical data. Okay, so let's create some temporary historical data. Temporary run. Okay, for example, let's say temporary. Okay, data for reassignment. Okay, temporary months, maybe 9 months we will collect, and days till today we will collect. Okay, and demand it. Okay, insert and stay. Insert and stay. Indicators. Number of reassigned opened incidents. Let's save it, and execute the job. Okay, so let's see, the job is running, it's collecting. Let's wait for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, let's wait. Only 31 seconds are finished. So I hope it should complete soon, because 9 months, but we don't have much data in the system. So let's see. Maybe it completes soon. Let's wait. Maybe hardly it takes 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I hope you know that if we click on this filter, automatically it refresh it. Instead of refresh list, we can click on this filter so that it will complete. So it's collected with the warnings. Maybe the huge amount, some data are missing or something, I think. Okay, so we will verify it later, but it got inserted like 276. Okay. And if you want to see what are those warnings, you can go here and see. Okay, maybe okay, maximum breakdown elements in memory. Okay, so that's the reason we did not add any breakdown, so maybe that's the reason it is corrected error. Okay, so okay, that we can fix it by adding some properties. Okay, that we can cover in our next upcoming sessions. Okay, so yeah, So now let's go here and see the show analytical hub. Okay, you can see here we have 20 dates. Okay, daily. Okay, so number of reassigned count open incidents on December 4th and 20th. Okay, and this data is from, but I can add more from September to December 27th, and let's see. So you can see the data count. Okay, 24, 20, and 7, or okay, or something like that. And in the breakdowns, we don't have any breakdowns. So actually our call is to create some bucket groups. Okay, so I want how many incidents are created on, these are 27. Okay, so how many are 0 to 7, 0 to or something like that. Okay, this is the count of incidents. Okay, so count of incidents. Okay, 27 incidents are there. Okay, but we don't know what are 0 to 7 days. Okay, these are 27 incidents are recounted. Okay, but the thing is we don't know how many are there, how many 0 to 7 or something like that. Okay, so let's go to our performance analytics. Okay, under performance analytics you have bucket groups in the breakdowns. Go to the bucket groups. Okay, so here you have uh, out of the box bucket groups. Now we will create a reassignment count bucket group. Okay, reassignment count. Okay, something reassignment count, and here we need 0 to 7 name. Okay, 0 to 7 means you need to, for 0 you no need to add any start point. Okay, let's be empty, but here if you need to include 7 here, I mean 0 to 7, then you need to add 8. Okay, 0 to 7. Okay, so then it will count as 0 to 7. Okay, then if we are adding from 8 to 15, okay, 8 to 15, then the start should be 8. Okay, and the end should be 16. So it calculates -1. End is like -1. Okay, so now I will calculate from 16 to 25, 16 to 25, or 16 to 20. Okay, 16 to 20. So here I will add 16, and here I will add 21. And now more than 20, 21 plus. Okay, something 21 plus. So here I will add 21. Okay, and the end I will not add anything. So you need to leave empty for the start and the end. Okay, so then I will save it. So we created a bucket group. Okay, so we need to map this bucket group in the breakdowns. Okay, how we will map this bucket group in the breakdowns? Go to breakdowns, automated breakdowns. Okay, automated breakdowns. Click on new. So we don't have any breakdown source. So before creating a automated breakdown, we need to create a breakdown source. So go to breakdown source, click on new, reassignment, reassignment count, same name. Okay, the facts table should be a buckets. Okay, the facts table should be a buckets, not PA buckets. Okay, PA underscore buckets. So we have PA buckets and PA bucket groups. Okay, you should not select PA bucket groups, so you should select bucket, PA buckets, and field should be a sys ID, and here you need to add bucket group. Which bucket group? Reassignment count is our bucket group, and save it. Okay, So that is how you need to create a breakdown source using a buckets. And in the condition, you need to add bucket group. Now see the preview, how many are there? 4 records condition. So open this one in the new tab. So you can see 0 to 7, 8 to 15. So all. So we are good now. And come down in the breakdowns, click on new. Automated reassignment. Okay, so automatically breakdown sources, we got it, and let's save it. Let's save it. So you need to map this breakdown to the breakdown mapping. Okay, so click on new, click on new. So the facts table is which table we are mapping? Incident. Incident. So on which field we are mapping? Breakdown. Reassignment count. And submit it. So in the indicators, we need to add our number of number of reassigned open incidents. Okay, save it and save it. Okay, so now we got it. Now go to the temporary data and execute again. Now it's fast because we added a breakdown. Okay, so that we are filtering the data and grouping the data. So still you are getting warnings, maybe because of the filter conditions we have in the open incidents. So that's the reason. Okay, so it's collected with warnings. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so maybe this is the filter open on today we need to add. Okay, so open before today is something is creating a lot of records. Okay, so every time. So let's go to the indicator. Show analytical hub. So now you got it. Okay, so now the same. Now you got the reassignment count. So how many incidents are 0 to 7 on today? Okay, like 22. Okay, 8 to 15, 21. How many? One incident. Okay, so you got it as one incident, but it is open on all the day. So that's the reason. Okay, it is as one. Okay, so how many incidents are open? So that's is simple, right? So you can see the reassignment count easily, and you can see the graph. Okay, so 16 to 20 or 21 plus. Okay, so how many incidents are open today? Okay, or something like that. Okay, so this is if you click on 18 here. Okay, so it gives you December 20th. Okay, how many incidents are open or created? No element to display, so there are nothing at all. Nothing. Okay, so here if you click on this one, how many incidents are there. So you can see the 40 are from 0 to 7, 8 to 15, 1, 21 plus. Okay, so if you have data, it will present here 40. 40 incidents are are open today. They at that time under 40, and now it is closed, I think. Okay, so yeah, so that's how you need to add a reassignment count. A bucket groups, how you will add a bucket groups and how you will test the data. Okay, so the main intention is here how you are adding the bucket groups, how you are creating a breakdown source using the bucket groups, and how you are mapping to the indicators and the mapping, breakdown mapping, okay, using the bucket groups. So that's it. Yeah, okay, thank you. Please do subscribe to get alerts for upcoming videos. Hope you will enjoy and learn ServiceNow. Thank you very much for your time.